Let me begin to say that it's a great honor for me to join you tonight in this distinguished Majlis with His Excellency Dr. Hanif Hassan, Chairman of the Geneva Center for Human Rights Advancement and Global Dialogue, and speak of a topic that's very close to all our hearts here. Tolerance is the backbone of all civilization and cultures. So tonight I'm proud to present to you the first national program for tolerance. And I wanted to showcase its objective and diverse initiative and our commitment and aspiration to weave tolerance into the fabric of our society and be the leading example to the global community. As you all know, this is probably the first post as a Minister of Tolerance, maybe at a ministerial level. Strictly speaking, racial diversity is nothing but an umbrella term encompassing nationality, color, ethnicity, culture, religion, and therefore we'd rather talk of one human race. Cultures are not fixed, they interact and influence each other as members of different and increasingly multiple communities. So in this multiple cultural approach of the UAE, it is the home for more than 200 nationalities, and I think maybe this particular Majlis is the best representative of that. UAE had established itself as a global role model for tolerance, harmony, coexistence. Boosting tolerance is a key value of the country's future. So in 2016, last year, UAE was awarded third place on the National Culture Index, demonstrating the degree of tolerance and openness. It was actually on the year before in the ranking, it was on the 8th, and it jumped 5 places to be the 3rd. In this tree, we put a foundation of the UAE as basically the roots. And within the roots, we reflect on Islam as being moderate, tolerant, and open to other religions. And Islam reaches out for peace, harmony, and humanity. The UAE Constitution, so it's reflective as well in our Constitution that we do not judge or discriminate amongst people when it comes to, due to their nationality, ethnicity, or race. Zayed legacy basically is the UAE ethics. We grew up with a lot of values from our leader, founding leader of the United Arab Emirates, and with that, it has become a legacy for all of us. And what we see today is as a result of his philosophy and his thinking. The International Convention is the United Nations constitution or rights that had given the support for tolerance, and that was in 1995. And they've designated the 16th of November as the Day for Tolerance Worldwide International Day. Archaeology and history, a lot of the archaeological sites within the UAE depicts that this was a path to the Silk Road in the old days, and that meant that even at that time, the UAE welcomed people, and within that, the reaching out to other races and other cultures meant that people did trade, and within that, people may have resided here a long time back. But interestingly as well, in the Sir Banias Island in Abu Dhabi, there is a Eastern Orthodox Syrian Orthodox Church that dates back to the 7th century. And that in itself shows a prominent position of Christianity at that time. Human nature is not killing, is not hate. Human nature is reaching out to others. We all have modesty, and it's the human's nature to be good to another person, whether it's a neighbor or even a foreigner. If we talk about hate or killing, to me, at least my belief, that these are not really natural feelings of human beings. And then common values within the interest of trade and the path amongst all nationalities. It is our nature as human being to reach out to other people because there's always a mutual benefit of something. So in trade, for example, I would travel and go to another country because I was interested in selling product. But in that meant that I have to be tolerant and I have to be courteous to the other person and vice versa. So it is, and really, if you look at the base of the United Arab Emirates, historically, maybe the idea of creating tolerance is not new to us. When we decided in the 80s to expand our economic base to create diversity within our economic platform, that in itself meant that we have to attract a lot of people to come live here and contribute to our economy. The idea of creating this tolerance program is really more to preserve our legacy and to institutionalize it. Um, uh, Everything around us is changing. Technology has been a lead for transforming a lot of lives and lifestyles worldwide. So while we always believed that maybe values that we have has been constant, that they are changing. And therefore we need to make sure that we understand these changes and we make sure that we sustain the values that we have.